How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video. And with this one, we're going to be doing another reaction. This time, however, focusing on video from Alpha Central. And this is woke people making fools of themselves for 18 minutes. Oh boy. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. I just picked the first video on the list, or at least the most recent video from these guys. So I don't know what to expect. I'm sure we'll have things to say, some thoughts to give. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we found the best moments when woke people make fools of themselves. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Okay.
This video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
You know...
Okay. Oh, this guy. I can't remember his name. Anybody in the chat, let me know what this guy's name is. I can't remember. I'm guessing Jesse... Oh, Jesse Peterson, is it?
Look like a woman at all.
Peters?
Besides my chin, if I hide my chin, yes, I do.
You gotta do more than that.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, I can... Stevie Wonder can see that you're not a woman.
I'm not an
Oh, God.
Okay, I don't go to clubs and do shows and dance.
Oh.
I'm a proper lady. I'm just an average woman. What is funny? What are you laughing at, Jesse?
I'm laughing at you.
Bro's looking more masculine than Batman, talking about how he's a proper lady.
Can I had an incident. I don't know if I told the crew. I had an incident. Like, no joke. Had an incident where I was going to Walmart, and somebody mistaken me for being trans. So I was walking, trying to get some stuff for myself as well as stuff for work, and all of a sudden, like I hear somebody saying, "Excuse me, ma'am," and I was like, I'm thinking, okay, somebody's looking for an employee, or trying to get an employee's attention. So I basically, and I'm by the way, I'm still wearing my work shirt and everything. And I'm still trying to go about my business. Then all of a sudden I feel like a tug on my shirt. And this old lady says, "Excuse me, ma'am." I'm like, I look for a second. I kind of confused, like, "Ma'am, I'm not trans." And the reason that her reasoning for thinking I was trans was kind of funny, where she says, "Oh, I saw that you had long hair, so I assumed." And I'm like, "Ma'am, long hair for men has been a thing way, way, way long in history." But I did end up helping the lady. But I just I don't know. I will say that was an experience. For those who know, I mean, and you can hate me for all you want, I don't care. I'm a straight white male married to my wife, who's so beautiful. She's my rock. And to an extent, yeah, I rock long hair. So I will say it was an interesting experience for that to happen. But anyway, let's go ahead and go back to this. Okay, looking at the text. Hi there, I'm Cody. Pronouns E, M, ers, or Z, them, zers. I'm gonna try my very, very best to be as delicate as I can be. I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm transphobic, but I don't understand. And like, I don't think. And here's the thing that bugs me. Like, if there's anything that bugs me, is especially when somebody makes a mistake and doesn't use your preferred pronouns. You have people that throw a fit, and it's like, what's the point? It's a random freaking person that more likely you're not going to see again in your lifetime. So why would you throw a freaking fit when somebody doesn't use your pronouns, especially when they don't know who you are? I don't get it. And then this stuff right here, where it's like, I got all these different pronouns. It's like, I try to understand, but at the same time, when you start like creating more and more rules, it just becomes more and more confusing. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm being transphobic or anything. It's just, I want to understand, like, a complete and basic breakdown. None of the confusing bullshit. Just a complete basic explanation for a lot of these things. But in some areas, we don't get that.
Yeah, I'm Cody. Pronouns em, ers, or zem, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't ze, her, hers. I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive...
Temporarily mostly able-bodied... Also, non-binary is another thing that kind of gets me, but that's a debate for another time. All I'm gonna say, like, in terms of my thoughts of non-binary, all I'm gonna say is this: you have it's like trying to understand the non-binary term. It's like trying to divide or multiply by 0. So, anyway.
Chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi...
So, entitled? I mean, I'm going to say this. I have my own issues, issues that I've had in the past that I deal with in the present. And for the most part, that's something that I keep private. That's not my personality. That's not what my personality is based on. And for the most part, unless it's like something that's really affecting my ability to interact with people, it should be, and it shouldn't be made in the public, and should be nobody's fucking business. Again, I'm gonna sound a little bit insensitive, but in terms of this, like, in terms of seeing stuff like this where you have a person, naming all these trans, masculine, non-binary, temporarily, mostly abled, neurodivergent, like, what the heck does this tell me? Like, to an extent, especially with a lot of these terms, or at least the connections with each of these, like, things, they don't seem to mix together. And by the way, if I remember correctly, non-binary, since we're going to be on the topic, if I remember correctly, non-binary basically is when you can't define yourself. So if that's the case, why is there all of these titles of this person, claiming that they are, this, when non-binary basically means that you don't know how to define yourself. Like, hold on, I'm going to look up what the possible definition today for non-binary. Non-binary is a gender identity that falls outside of male/female gender binary. It's an umbrella term that can include people who identify as both man and woman, somewhere in between, completely outside of male and female, a gender, bigendered, genderqueer, gender fluid. See, as for the longest time, it, like, from what I was told, it was not defined. Like, you're not, like, you don't have an exact defined, like, gender or something like that. So it makes no sense, especially with when you're using trans masculine. Like, it makes no sense.
Bisexual survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Gee.
It just sounds... Again, I'm going to sound like a dick, but this person just sounds entitled. Like, I'm trying not to be... I want to understand. But I don't go around, you know, displaying or going on freaking platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and everything, and basically name off everything that's wrong with me. Because at that point, nobody's going to want to listen. Or if that, people are going to think you're crazy, depending on which side you're on. But regardless of that, in terms of things that are wrong with me, things that are my issues, that are my personality, a lot of it, I think as much as a lot of other people, I keep to myself because it's nobody's fucking business. I think ultimately that's the point I'm trying to make here.
Can she save some for the rest of us?
You please take a shower.
No.
I'm being serious.
No.
You smell.
I don't care.
It's been weeks.
Okay.
What?
Look at you, dude.
It's only been 19 days. Why?
Okay. Oh, this person's saying why. You know what? I'm going to say this. That's fucking disgusting. No way. I want to see if anybody can actually try to justify this. You don't take a shower for 19 fucking days. That is fucking disgusting. Like, why? Absolutely why? And you want to claim that the person's being abusive? Dude, fuck off. Whoever you are, fuck off. If anything, you're being abusive to the people that freaking have to watch you not fucking clean yourself for 19 days. What a fucking joke. You know what? No. You get the freaking... You get the George Takei clip.
You are made of stupid.
You get that.
Why are you being abusive?
I'm not being abusive. You literally smell. You stink.
And?
You smell like ass.
And?
Please take a shower.
No. It's against
Dude.
my religion.
What fucking You're a dumbass.
Really? Just take a shower, dude. I'm serious.
No.
Fucking dumbass.
Showering.
You smell.
I don't care.
You reek.
What do I get out of showering? How does it benefit me?
Dude, you fucking are... Oh my god. So he's like, he's demanding, he's making demands? Seriously? Are you fucking, like, I'm about to get heated. Like, dude. I'd be, like, no. That's fucking wrong. Just, anybody who does this shit, like, why? Especially if you're going out in public.
You smell good? You feel good? Come on, dude. Like, you reek.
And?
You smell like...
Dude, I think overall, like, that should be the end of the argument. You fucking smell, go take a shower. Like, it's not that fucking hard. Like, some of these people are so fucking lazy, dude. What do I get out of shower? Like, dude, fuck off.
butt cheeks.
And?
That's
But
disgusting.
showering wastes the water bill. It
Not as. Oh my god.
wastes money.
We don't pay the water. It doesn't matter.
But still, it wastes money.
Take a shower.
Buying stove.
Take a shower.
No.
Take a shower.
You're not gonna make me shower.
You smell.
Is this one of those people? Oh my gosh. Like it's one of those situations where you have a person who's like really a cheapskate that will go out of their way to like anything they can to not waste money, to the point where some of their routines are really fucking ridiculous. Is this one of those people? Because if so, I'm gonna say this, especially if this person is going days, like freaking weeks without fucking showering. We need to bring back, like mental health needs to be a thing again. Like the focus on mental health needs to be a fucking thing. It doesn't seem like it is anymore. So, I personally, like me, I would want to invest in clinics and shit so that way these people can get some fucking therapy. Because this, whoever this is, seems like they need it. Again, especially if they are, not fucking cleaning themselves for weeks on end.
You're abusive. You're a bad
No, they're not.
Man, you.
Weeks without a shower? What is wrong with this dude? After a while, he might start having lots of health issues.
Yeah.
Ever gone to a salon to dye your
What the
armpit and eyebrow hair? Well, if you haven't, now's your chance.
This Pride Month, Billy is hosting a complimentary
That means free.
hair affirmation station at Happy Place Studio in New York City, where you can get your body hair styled and dyed.
For me, expressing myself through my hair is such an important part of feeling confident in my appearance as a queer person.
Not only does dyeing my hair make me feel empowered, it helps affirm my gender identity too.
Dyeing our hair together has always been a bonding experience, and having this opportunity at a salon instead of at home has just been really exciting and
Now they can fit in with the other hairy monsters on Sesame Street.
Okay, that's fucking messed up. But that actually brings up a conversation I've always wanted to have. Like, I understand when people, like, especially in, like, the LGBTQ, they want to take pride in, themselves and, who they are and so on. So, I gotta ask, where does that relate to just being fucking sexual deviants and frickin' going out of your way, especially in the parades, wearing freaking sex attire, wearing chains, gimp suits, and all that other shit, normally around kids, and thinking that shit's okay. I'm gonna get a lot of people mad with this. I'm sorry, but freaking A. This is... I don't get it. This is something that I kind of contemplate. Because I'm going to say this. In any normal situation, you have a bunch of people that are showing their fucking privates to kids, especially on a public fucking street. Normally, those people would have a fucking sex charge. So, I'm trying to... And I hope people think that I'm not trying to shame them. Well, I mean, those who are going to act like sexual deviants, yeah, I'm definitely going to end up shaming you. Because, like I said, in any other situation, you, in public, wearing, being half naked, freaking gimp suits, with, your privates, freaking swinging about, especially for the guys, you're interacting with fucking kids. No. You guys should be stamped with the fucking sex offender mark. Like, truly, dude. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts. Because in any other situation, that would be a sex offender charge, and you would have a fucking rap sheet.
I'm a cisgendered man.
What does this mean?
So that means if you were, so you were born a woman, and therefore you still identify as a woman, so you're a cisgendered woman, I would say.
And that's because of my physical
That's because
femaleness.
you identify with how you were born originally. Well, I assume you're a cisgendered
I'm not
man,
a cis anything,
if
mate.
if I may assume.
I'm not a cis anything.
Well,
I'm just a man.
Well, no, but you're a cisgendered man.
No, I'm not a cisgendered anything.
But hang on.
What does cis mean?
Well, that means that you were born the way that you identify
No,
now.
I'm just born a man.
But someone who transitions.
Why are you insisting on calling me something I'm not?
Well,
respect
Yeah.
all those 100 genders. How?
It's funny. It's funny when like again. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so much heat with this video. I know it, but he's making a good point. I mean, people end up getting so mad when you do not call them the thing that you want to call them, but you come up with these ridiculous terms for each individual, and then you get upset when individuals like, I'm assuming that's Piers Morgan, that mention that, I'm just a man. Like, why are you calling me this really ridiculous term? I wish I could have a full, idea of what this is. Of, this whole, the background, everything. But it's every time, myself or many others, we look into the rules of what it means to be identified as transgender or so on. For some reason, the next second we think we understand it, all of a sudden there's a new rule, and it's dude, make up your mind. Do you have a established set rules, or are you just gonna keep changing it? In which case, it kind of begs the question if some of these people are legitimately trying to set people up to basically be a problem or cause problem, I should say.
However ludicrous some of them are, but you have zero respect for my right to identify myself in any way I see fit.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's one rule for you. You say everyone's entitled to say they can be whatever they want, but the moment...
Basically, rights for me, not for thee. That's best way to put it. It's rules for me, not for thee.
I decide that I want to be a two-spirit penguin, you go absolutely nuts and want to control how I self-identify.
That's not how it
That's
works.
the point I'm making.
So now we're just making new words for these things? Is this a scientific fiction book or something?
Women in Berlin can now swim topless in public, just as men can.
That's Germany, though.
You got a passport?
No, I don't even have a driver's
You ever been to
license.
Germany?
Germany doesn't sound like a bad trip anymore.
27 years.
Yeah. Oh wait, is this the oh gosh, I can't remember his name. But that's Germany, though. I mean, come on.
Year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf communication?
No. I'm not comfortable doing so.
Okay.
Okay. It's like, why are you on an interview? Like, if you're not gonna talk, why are you on an interview? Seriously.
You have kids that are going to school and they're saying, I'm a cat. And the teachers have to affirm them as a cat.
Yes. So now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals going to school, and they are purring instead of answering questions, and they meow, and the teachers are not allowed to question it because it's considered a queer identity.
This seems like a start to an end of humankind. Good luck, soldiers. I hope you survive.
It's 2020.
Didn't Flash gets make a few videos making fun of that whole phenomenon? To an extent.
24, I now identify as KFC. When you're done with my thighs and breast, I still have a box for you to put your bone in.
Sadly for you.
That was crap. I'm gonna go ahead and give that.
Oh, what a complete moron.
That was bad.
I'm more of a Popeyes guy.
I'm more of an Arby's guy.
Mira, yo no haría feliz. Lo único que tengo que decir.
Oh my god, no. I feel like I'm gonna die from this video.
Oof, if this is all from plastic surgery, then this should be a great lesson on why you should just stay away from it.
What do you want? You alright?
No, I'm not alright.
Oh, don't tell. Wait, hold on. Did he park in a handicap? So either it's a handicap thing, or it's a vegan thing. Hold on, let's see.
Eating a poor, helpless chicken.
Okay, it's a vegan thing. Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh no. This is bad. You know, I just realized I got chicken pot pie that I'm gonna eat later. But, oh my god. I need, you know what? I think one of these days, I gotta react to some vegan videos. Like, I really do. I told myself I'd react to one of Ania Sarkeesian's videos, or at least every once in a while react to a feminist frequency video. But, oh my god, this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
You're over here wearing a leather jacket.
Which, wait, you know, I have to ask. Isn't, like, behind her, like, a KFC or something? Like, am I wrong? Like, was that the sign? Because I'm assuming that's where he got his chicken.
It's not real.
Okay, it might not be real fur, but you're still wearing a leather jacket, aren't
The
you?
leather jacket is very, very old.
It's cow, dude.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
The chicken might have been
I'm a
old.
vegan. I've taken the choice. I have.
Yeah, and he's a vegan as well on a Wednesday. If you don't want to see people eating chicken or whatever, Bob, that's fine by you, but then...
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while, you gotta have that balance. I mean, I remember back in the day, I had a debate with somebody. I mean, regardless of whether you like the food or not, I had a debate with somebody about vegan diet and saying that, you know, it'd be better if everyone was all vegan. And to an extent, I tried to press the idea that a vegan diet would not be feasible. And especially when you have every single person on this planet has, you know, has different needs. Their body types are going to be different. Different health issues, so on. And his excuse is like, oh, they could just take supplements. I'm like, dude, that's not feasible. Like, they're not going to get all the nutrients they need from freaking, as I just said it, from, like, vitamins and freaking, you know, supplements and just plant-based food. A lot of times, and not every person's going to have the same experience. But this person, unfortunately, did not want to kind of really think about the issues that every person wants to deal with, or at least has to deal with, in terms of their health. Not everybody's going to have the same experience if and when they decided to go through a vegan diet.
Then go away from a KFC. You want some?
I said...
It is a KFC!
It's disgusting.
Okay, so, and here's another thing I want to add. Like, if you hate it, if you absolutely, like, what does this accomplish? Like, if you're not happy, if you realize that there's KFC that serves chicken, why are you going, and if you realize if you think it's disgusting, why are you going out of your way to go in proximity of the area that you are disgusted with? Like, seriously. Like, This always made no sense to me, especially with vegans, where right now they're both just sitting in the KFC parking lot. There's a KFC right behind this lady, and she's going out of her way to attack these guys. Well, verbally attack, but it's like, dude, where's the logic? Like, seriously.
How could you?
How could you?
Oh, it's just not right.
You don't have to agree with it, but then just keep it to yourself. Like,
yeah.
Look at them guys there. Are you going to go for them and then stop them as well?
Yes, I am going to go over there.
Then go over. They're probably going to tell her to fuck off.
I'm a vegan in the morning sometimes as well. All jokes aside, she needs...
You know, honestly, I want to see that video of this lady going to the other group of people and bugging them about them having KFC. I want to see that video. Because I'm pretty sure, like, you have a random lady just walking up to you as you're, like, and berating you for getting chicken. More likely one of them, depending on their demeanor, will just say flat out, "Fuck you, lady. Get away from me."
Is to leave this man alone and let him finish his chicken.
My body count is -2, and I don't think body count matters. I think that's stupid.
That bullshit.
I don't think that's how body...
Okay. I'm gonna give, that was... I gotta give props. That was awesome.
Perfection.
That was awesome. Just a little kid. That's bullshit.
Body counts work, unless you have a time machine.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here.
Oh, we got a squealer.
You know, that beat was actually pretty good. Hopefully it's on Spotify.
This has to be a joke. Vegan horse riding, Sophie. I refuse to believe this is real.
Vegan horse riding championship in Finland goes viral.
What the?
The sport doesn't involve any actual horses. Instead, players ride a stick with a toy horse head, prance around with their own human legs, and even jump over barriers. The sport is officially called...
What the fuck?
I think I just... Oh, that's okay. I had to walk away for a second. That's fucking stupid. If you're not even using a horse for these events, stop calling it. What is it, like fucking horse race? Like, is that what they're calling it? No, that's fucking stupid. That is really, really fucking stupid.
hobby horsing, with about
Hobby horsing.
1,500 people competing in it from all over the world.
It's harder than it looks, so I'm like, just try it. It gives me the opportunity to be creative.
This has a longer
Explains a lot with some of the people that we're seeing on screen.
stick because it gives me more space to move when I do dressage.
What?
So, is that real or not? They say it's real. I don't believe it.
Why can't you know just
No, it's not.
run or use an actual horse?
Yeah.
Here's how to fly with an extra seat for free with Southwest customer of size policy. First option is to purchase an additional seat ahead of time and call after the flight to get it refunded. You'll do this by purchasing an additional ticket that's almost identical to the first one, but you add XS in the middle name to denote it's an extra seat. You could also call customer service to have them book the tickets for you. The second option is to ask a customer service agent for an additional seat once you're at your departure gate. You'll run the risk of the flight being full for this one, but it won't cost you anything out of pocket. Happy and comfortable flying.
This seems like
it seems kind of like fraud. Like that really seems like fraud to me.
Might be a huge inconvenience to everyone around her. Maybe
Yeah.
she should fix the main issue at hand.
Just a quick reminder, Mother's Day is for moms, not for men in dresses. Your day is April 1st.
Oh. Huh. Damn.
Yup, you heard it here first. April 1st is their day, and the circus is their place to stay.
Following me for the last 3 minutes. I started going off trail. When I noticed that he was right on my tail, I don't know what to do. Please, I hope someone appeared. I'm recording you. Oh my god, I have nowhere else to go. I'm at the edge. Oh no. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the authorities. I'm gonna have you on camera.
It just seems like the dude's trying to like tell her where to go.
Yes, and I'm gonna report this as soon as I get to the top.
Do you drive Toyota Camry?
Yes.
Is that your keys? You drop it up there.
Street.
She was acting like he was gonna do something to her, and he was just no. I'm gonna give this a garbage day.
Garbage day.
Because this was stupid.
I was trying to shout, but did you have an AirPods on or something?
I thought you were being a stalker. I'm so
Why?
sorry. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, I guess we're not allowed to help people anymore.
Yeah.
Can I bite your sign? I want to eat your sign.
I'm gonna.
Because it's
I don't consent.
like you.
I don't consent.
Wonder how
What's your
that would be
stance?
great.
Actually, my sign. Actually, ate my sign. I don't think she liked my sign very much.
Psycho bitch.
I mean, she did. Like, actually, no. Yo. Yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Can I eat it?
Nah, you can't eat it. You don't have consent.
No consent.
And that aggression will definitely...
Again, you know, rights for me, not for thee. Seems like a lot of these people have that mentality.
Get you places.
You're losing weight because you want to feel better, be in less pain, be healthier, all of these things. That's half of it.
My problem with this video is very simple. Why are you doing quotes? If somebody's losing weight to be in less pain or feel better, why are you quoting? What's this for?
Yeah.
That's really what's happening. I used to weigh 636 pounds. I'm down to 380. And I'm in a lot less pain. And I sleep better.
Yeah.
And virtually every aspect of my life is improved. Is it because I hate fat people?
No.
I'm one of you still. And I probably really always will be. In here,
You know, dude, that's a good point. I mean, to an extent, I mean, look. Like, I mentioned, I joke about it at this point. Dude, I'm a fat man. And yet, at times, I do my best to try to make healthier choices. Like, going on walks, using my freaking like, I bought a freaking, like, a small treadmill for, like, $100 or so off of the TikTok shop. This morning, like, or at least at some point as I'm recording, or before I record this video, I had a kale salad with some carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower with a little bit of ranch. Overall, but in the morning I had like eggs and bacon. So pretty simple, you know, like choices that help you in the long run, especially when it comes to your health. It's not. It's like I don't get it. Like, you know, claiming you're fat phobic. Like, it. By the way, you know, a really interesting conversation that was brought up in was like from I guess the TV show for Ted, for those who have seen it, where they talk about, you know, homophobia and stuff like that. It's like, wait, does that mean you're actually afraid of it? I mean, phobia means a fear. So it's like, if you're fat phobic, then does that mean you're automatically afraid of fat people? Or, in a sense, are you, or do you hate, like, it? Because I don't think phobia means hate. It means fear. Makes no sense.
So, I don't know what this is, and you can call me whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I will continue to be healthier, sleep better, have less pain, have less health problems, live longer. Now, if I said I want to be fat because all fat people are disgusting and need to be eradicated from the earth, then I would be fat phobic. But you're listing good reasons.
Yeah.
Why?
Good on this dude. This is what it looks like to be a changed man.
Yeah.
Praise to him.
Okay.
If she's using up 2 chairs, I hope she's also paying for 2 separate meals to make up for the fact that she's taking away another customer's chance of eating there.
Tell the story. Oh, man. So I'm in New York last week on the book tour. I walk into a coffee shop and I ask the barista for an oat milk cappuccino, which is my favorite beverage. And my wife, I ask if she can have a cafe au lait with oat milk. And my wife is really shy, so she oftentimes like, can you order for me? So I wasn't man answering for her. I get it. And the lady corrected me, calling her my wife, and said, "You mean partner?" And, no, this is my wife. This is my wife, and she would like a cafe au lait, please. Just bonkers.
Imagine how crazy you have to be to talk to a grown man and tell him to not call your wife your wife. That there is a correct way to announce her. His partner.
I didn't know what to
think
do.
it's partner, so you should...
I think, me personally, I feel that's very pretentious. I mean, again, I know I've said it already twice, but it's like, rights for me, not for thee. I mean, in terms of, like, you know, political correctness, you have to abide by certain rules. At least, again, this is what I've observed and what I've been able to research. You have to follow certain rules. And if you don't follow every single rule, you end up being treated or ousted for not following the rules to the letter. Even though the next minute, even if you know every single rule in terms of how to interact with people in those communities, all of a sudden a new rule occurs or is created, and you still fail. It makes no sense.
You do that too, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
That's the young people today. They're out of their mind. That's what I'm worried about. These poor they're stuck in the fog of woke.
Some people just need to mind their own dang business.
Who built the buildings? Mexicans. Who paid the rice? The Asians.
And would you ever get past?
The question has not been answered. That's all I'm saying.
Green light at first, but Katie gave me a push and I was able to get it to turn green. Though I do think that I could have ridden this ride if the employee was willing to push down the bar for me. The ride was broken down this day, which I am very grateful for because that looked really scary and I did not want to try. Katie is wearing the blue skirt and wears a size 3X top and 22 pants. Her bra is a 46 double D and her hips are 65 inches. As you might guess, this seat was not very comfortable for us, especially because of the size of our thighs. Unfortunately, Katie was not able to get the green light on this ride even after I pushed down on the lap bar. The lap bar is also molded for your legs, so that might be uncomfortable if you have bigger thighs. We hope that these tips help you have a great day at Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Sounds like someone might need to start hitting the gym a little bit instead of getting on rides. Just a thought.
What the trolley? What the fuck?
These kids will have an extremely hard time making it through elementary, middle.
Like, what kind of names are those? Like, I understand when freaking you have freaking, you know, celebrities come up with some fucking outlandish and just insane name for their kids. But, like, Etyak. What the fuck is an Etyak? I'm sorry. Like, I gotta look this up. What the fuck is an Etyak? What the fuck is an Etyak? Unless that's the mom's name, but what the fuck is it? Okay, so the first thing that came that I saw, it's a town from Germany, but it's spelled E-T-Y-E-K, not E-T-Y-A-K. But it's like, what the fuck is it? Makes no sense. But like, you have one boy named Strawberry, one kid named Strawberry, one kid named Sardine. That's definitely gonna fucking, you know, cause your kids to be ridiculed. It's just why? Why would you do that?
And high school.
You think currently that transgender men have to sign up for selective service?
Are they assigned male or female at birth?
They're assigned female at birth.
Yeah.
They don't.
Okay.
So what you have just demonstrated is that even if we're talking about the trans agenda, that trans men, they're still not equal with trans women.
Because they're men.
If that's true, then how come they don't have to sign up for selective service?
They should have to because they're men. Yes.
So then should trans women be exempt under this?
Yes.
Even though they're biologically males?
No, trans women are women.
Biologically male.
Trans women are women.
Yeah, but biologically they're males.
Trans women are women.
You're
they're
not saying
women.
anything.
They're
Something very specific.
biologically whatever, they're women.
So what you're saying here is trans men who are born female should have to sign up for the draft, but that the ones who are assigned man at birth, they should be exempt from the draft.
Yes.
Then biological men, if they say they're women, they don't have to get drafted.
Sure, throw that equal rights amendment up there and we're all equal and draft us all.
It's not even equal rights at this point.
More ideas to avoid getting drafted.
Okay, okay, this is gonna be a controversial, like, you know, take. I don't care at this point. Because at this point, especially with a lot of communities, it does seem like we prioritize certain people because of how they identify, and unfortunately, that fucks up the possibility for, you know, people who are women, and I mean like women who identify as women, who were born as women. You know, basically not even getting the opportunities that they want because, lo and behold, a person who is trans pops up and, let's say, especially with, like, sports, and then all of a sudden they get fucked over. It makes no sense.
Do not debate fascists!
We identify as trans women.
You gotta love these intellectuals that they can't come up with their art. Like, honestly, in terms of this, it'd be great if people just sat down and talked. But you have these freaking people that scream and yell and think that they're just gonna get their way. Like, the more like the mindset is, the more annoying they are, the faster people are going to concede. No. Eventually, people are going to get so fucking fed up with these little antics. I mean, I'm going to say this. Because of shit like this is why Trump won. And dude, I don't fully follow Trump. I didn't vote for the fucker. I didn't. But it's like, heck, I didn't even vote for Kamala. Because at this point, it's a fucking game at this point with a lot of these people. And honestly, if there was an actually good argument to vote for Kamala, I probably would have. But I didn't. Just like in terms of like voting for, Trump. At this point, what's the, like, me personally, it's like, what's the point? What's the fucking point to vote? Especially when you have certain individuals that can't, like, on one side, that can't fucking, that can't even go over their actual thought process in some of the topics. They just scream and yell. And then you have other people that, to an extent, at this point, are calm. They try to give their thoughts and are, I would say at times, patient. Now, granted, on both sides, there are fucking lunatics. But it seems like the mass majority of the people on the left are fucking lunatics. Not all of them. Not all of them. Most of them. And as for Republicans, I mean, well, let's face it, they had Bill O'Reilly, freaking Glenn Beck, and many others that were complete fucking delusional hacks. Hell, I think Glenn Beck is still doing shit. I actually do want to do a reaction at one point of Glenn Beck trying to claim that he was going to deny his daughters the opportunity to date a gamer. That shit's funny, and I think the only reason he's doing that is because people called him out on his bullshit when he was talking about Overwatch back in the day. Come on. Somebody in the chat, let me know if I'm right. Because I feel like that's what happened.
Why is that valid?
Yeah.
How am I a fascist?
Dude, stop fucking saying they think, again, you think that you keep saying it, that it's going to actually mean it. No. You fucking dumb motherfucker. If you're going to call somebody a fascist, if you're going to call, use name calling, then give your fucking arguments. I always, in terms of like, and it's, at this point, it's funny when, you have, especially when you're debating somebody. Well, I'm going to use quotes. Debate somebody. You have certain individuals that just go for freaking, pot shots. That will not, discuss the topic, but instead, start insulting the person. Start talking about their looks, so on and so on. But get mad when people who, discuss their side on the argument and still give pot shots, they get mad and try to claim that, oh, they're being this and that. Like, no, there's a point, especially when it comes to debates, where you have to, even if you decide that, hey, you're a fucking moron, I don't like your face, you can't just say that. Say, look, you're a fucking moron because all you're doing is spewing the word fascist, and it means, at this point, you're defanging the fucking term, and I don't like your face. That's, at that point, where you see there, you can tell the difference between the intellectuals. One just says fascist, the other gives their reason for why they are saying the things they're saying. And on occasion, you know, giving a little bit of an insult. But either way. This guy, the guy with the, I'm feeling embarrassed that I have long hair. This guy is a fucking moron. Just because you keep saying, oh, fascist, fascist, it means fucking nothing unless you can actually prove it, you dumb fuck. And this guy's supposed to be in college too, isn't he? Like, dude, are you getting fucking Fs? Like, is it you can only say fucking one word? Like, I'm kind of curious of what this guy's grades are. This person's grades are. Like, are you that intellectually fucking stunted that all you can do, especially when it comes to somebody trying to give another point in the conversation, that all you could do is say, oh, this is a fascist, like, fuck off. Fuck off, you dumb motherfucker.
Guys, start barking. That will work.
You want to talk?
Dude, I'm gonna say this right now. The guy that said start barking, I bet you he's a Charlie fan. Because now this guy's gonna look like a fucking idiot, or like one of these guys look like an idiot, and start barking like a fucking moron.
This is definitely one way to get more people on your side. Keep doing this and see what happens.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I swear, people would do anything except work out. Like, what even is this?
You guys. I don't love you. Go away. Very obnoxious.
I think you're helping democracy.
I mean, listen, now we gotta talk because, now we gotta talk.
Out of my face now!
Ooh, that was very...
That's assault. Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, if they wanted to pursue it, that's a fucking assault charge. You came up and tried to swing at the guy. You know, again, if any police would have seen that, that would have been an assault charge.
Rude of you.
Get the out of my face!
Do you want to go to jail?
He's not even in your face, dude. Fuck off.
Oh, sir, ma'am, I don't really know what to call you.
You're done, man.
I'm done.
The police, you just insulted me.
How are they supposed to... Like, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. You're a fucking rando on the street. How the fuck are they supposed to know?
Lies. Well, listen here, pal. You are gonna go to jail.
And I can tell the police to get you...
I'm vegan, so don't say that.
You really get the out of my way right now.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
They're not even...
You do not have a release. I will sue you.
You're gonna sue him? Don't sue him, man, because we're trying to just...
Like, aren't they on a public area? So how could you sue?
I don't have a... You do not have a release. If you post this, I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
They already posted it. So good luck with that, dumbass.
Just keep going on. We love it. Content, we need it.
Slapped on a wig to feel like a woman, but talked in a man's voice to threaten another dude. That is not very...
That kind of reminds me of another video that was posted a while back where you had this woman walking, I think it was like in New York, and you had this idiot freaking, bugging her, basically just, stalking her. And I believe this person was trans, and even though, like, the lady was just trying to mind her own business, this person kept following them to the point where the persona basically dropped, and they started acting, in a different way, and tried to threaten the woman. It's like, dude, come on.
Very ladylike.
How you doing, guys? Do you want to tell us why you're here? Can you tell us why you're still wearing a mask? Is that for or to, like, protect your identity? Touch my...
Yeah, don't do that.
Do not choke me. Don't grab me.
It's like, don't grab his shit.
Look at her. So she's the victim now. She's the victim. Look at the victim. She's the victim. They're consolidating the victim. It's no surprise. You saw that. In front of the camera, in front of the...
She knew what she was doing when she tried to assault the guy and when she fell to the ground playing the victim in front of the police. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right at...
I mean, there's so much I wish I could understand when it comes down to some of these topics, but like I said, even if myself and many others were to just sit down, read through every text, every rule that is of what is required of us to abide to certain beliefs in terms of, like, you know, especially with the trans movement, more than likely, like, minutes after we finish reading it, there'd be like 10 more rules that we would have to follow. And in the event that we weren't even told of these said rules, we'd end up be treated like the bad guys because we weren't informed, especially when it comes to a random interaction with a person that we more likely are not going to see again in the public space. So, I'm going to say, like, I just don't get it. I want to understand, but a lot of it just doesn't make any sense. So, for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I spent an hour reacting to an 18-minute video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, it's on the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. And I'll see you guys next video.